and maybe willing to join. Honorable patrons of the organization, chief guest, chairman of the session, conveners, principals of the all institutes, and second session resource person, all the faculties, those who are joined here from this institute and other institutes, and students, those who are joined here. First of all, I would like to express sincere thanks with this institute and all other institutes, those who are collaborating this event together. It's a very grand event that 4 colleges are organizing this event at a time. Thank you for nice introduction by Sarode sir of me and the speakers, chief guest sir, Dr. Suresh Revatkar sir, to whom every principal is knowing from the Maharashtra, very helpful person. And I'm thankful to Dr. Suresh Revatkar sir for giving me this opportunity to join for this webinar. All the principals of the institutes, Director Dr. Sadhna Shiledar Madam, Dr. Jobi sir, Dr. Devendra sir, Dr. George sir, the organizing committee, IQC coordinators, Dr. Vinita Madam, Dr. Kapil sir, Dr. Mangesh sir, Dr. Anil sir. Also, the organizing secretary member, Dr. Ashwini Madam, Dr. Yogesh sir. It's a great event for me that to join on this IPR subject with these institutes. As we are all the teachers, academicians, research scholars, we publish our work, we create our intellectual property on our everyday's work. As Principal Revatkar sir said that in new education policy, this topic is also important for us. Not only in the view of the have the promotions in the API, but to have a contribution of every academician for our institute, for our the country, intellectual property is important. And this topic introduced by this college, I welcome and congratulate to all colleges because they are just not organize this event on IPR on any slide subject, but they are creating interest of the academicians, teachers of the institutes to work in this field. So I would like to share my thoughts on this and what the material I have collected. I am thankful to all the resource materials, those which is available for the educational purpose. I request to the organizers to allow me to share the screen. So in this event, we will go to learn to know about the intellectual properties. Please allow me to share the screen. First is disabled me to share the screen. Please allow me or make me the co-host. Hello. Hello. Allow me to share the screen, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Once I allow the screen, I will try to share my knowledge on this patent filing, how these patents are used, how we can create the intellectual property, what are the benefits of it. I think screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So internal quality assurance cells of the Bhivapur Mahavidyalaya, Vasantarao Naik Government Institute, Jeevan Vikas Mahavidyalaya Devgan, Sai Baba Arts and Science College Personi. Let us see. My topic is the IPR and patent filing. What are the objectives of my presentation? Every event should be have an objective. Such objective of my presentation is to know about the intellectual property and intellectual property rights. Also, to know about the patent filing. Once we know about the intellectual property rights and intellectual property rights, and then we go for the patent filing process. So in this next hour, we will see what are the intellectual properties, what are intellectual property rights associated with that, what are the patents, how patents are defined, what are the types of intellectual properties, what are the benefits of the patents, how the process of filing patent is done, few examples of the patent and news on the patent, also few websites which are used for filing the patent. So in all, we cover these intellectual property rights associated with the rights, and we will go to the next article. On the screen, you are seeing that there is the word I. I stands for the intellectual. And the person on the screen is thinking. He is thinking intellectually to form an intellectual property. As an example, I have seen on the scene shown on the screen that electric bulb is there. Means the person, intellectual person, want to form, create an electric bulb. It is the intellectual thinking of a person. Second, after thinking intellectually, the person now form electric bulb. On the screen, you are seeing that a bulb is formed that person. Now it is the intellectual property. First of all, he have thought to form a bulb, and then this bulb is now intellectual property. Now let us see. When someone create an intellectual property, few wrong persons from the society try to use the knowledge, try to stolen the technology without the permission of that creator. एखाद्या व्यक्तीने एखाद्या गोष्टीचं इनोव्हेशन केल्यानंतर त्या व्यक्तीचं ज्ञान पळवून नेण्याची आपल्याकडे किंवा समाजात काही लोकांची प्रवृत्ती असते. सो दॅट वी हॅव टू अवॉइड सच थिंग्स ऑफ आवर इनोव्हेशन. आपलं जे क्रिएशन आहे, ही क्रिएशन कुणी आपल्या परमिशन शिवाय कुणी पळवून नेऊ नये म्हणून काय करायला पाहिजे आपल्याला? IP happens before the registration, these things happen. So we have to register our innovation on our name. That is, the property is locked on your name, and no one can use that technology without your concern and without your kind permission, without giving royalty to you. So that the rights given over the creations of mind after the registration to the creator are known as the intellectual property rights. So intellectual property one can create, but if it is not registered on a particular name or owner's name, it is useless one, because everyone can get the benefit from that without concern of that creator. So that we have to create intellectual property. After that, second step is that we have to register that property on our name with a proper procedure. Then and then only we get the right known as the intellectual property rights. Now let us see which are the groups of intellectual property. There are two groups. One is intangible property and second is the tangible property. In intangible property, we can think intellectually. We can create music, we can write a book. All these are intellectual properties, and this property is equivalent to the tangible property. So an intangible property, intellectual property, can be converted into tangible property. So these are the two groups. Now, after seeing the groups of intellectual properties, let us see the types of intellectual properties. There are few types of intellectual properties, 7 or 8 type of intellectual properties. First property is trademark. Now, trademark, it is a well-known word to us. When an institute or organization want to have to create a business, they have to form a logo, a symbol, particular symbol of their own creation, and that is known as the trademark. ट्रेडमार्क आपण नेहमी ऐकतो. ट्रेडमार्क म्हणजे काय? एखादी वस्तू मार्केटमध्ये आणण्यापूर्वी त्या कंपनीने आपल्याला तयार केलेला आपला एक लोगो, सिम्बॉल, जो की सहज आपण पाहून काय म्हणू शकतो, हा त्या कंपनीची वस्तू आहे, ही त्या कंपनीची वस्तू आहे. सो देर इज नो एनी रिस्ट्रिक्शन हाऊ टू मेक द create the trademark. They are very free to create their trademark for their identity. And once it is registered under the trademark, they can use this intellectual property for trading their business. At that time, this first intellectual property is related to economics, and trademark is the first intellectual property. The trademarks which I have shown on the screen are sample as like that WhatsApp, Parle, Airtel, BMW, Doordarshan, Lokmat. All these are the trademarks, and you are knowing all the other trademarks also. So trademark is the first intellectual property. Now, let us see the second intellectual property, that is the geographical indications. What are the geographical indications? The thing which is man-made or natural thing, which is famous one, which is having the geographical systems in that, having some systems in that. At that time, we can register this geographical indication as a second intellectual property. On the screen, you are seeing that Guntur chilli, Basmati rice, Kolhapuri chappal, Puneri pagdi, Kanchipuram silk sari. Few of them are natural. Basmati rice and the chili is the natural one. But the Kanchipuram silk sari, Kolhapur chappal, Puneri pagdi are the man-made. So the famous articles, products, which are having special identity of that area, that can be registered as the geographical indication. As like we are knowing that Nagpur orange, Nagpurची संत्री हा geographical tag त्याला मिळालेला आहे. बासमती राईस आहे, पैठणची पैठणी आहे, कुल्लूची शाल आहे, नाशिकची व्हॅली वाईन आहे, तिरुपतीचे लड्डू आहेत. असे हे सगळे जे पदार्थ आहेत, they can be registered under the intellectual property, that is geographical indications. Now let us see the third intellectual property, that is design or utility model. If we design something externally and marketed and registered in that, they can be registered under the utility design model. There are so many things which are using in daily life. They are having special structure, external structure. So that can be registered under the utility design. This is the third intellectual property. In the third picture, you are seeing that a woman with ornamental. तिसऱ्या चित्रामध्ये तुम्हाला एक महिला दिसते आणि तिच्या अंगावर भरपूर असे दागिने आहेत. हे मी चित्र का दाखवलं? जेव्हा ब्रँडेड, जेव्हा एखादा आपण दागिना घेण्यासाठी जातो, समजा त्याचं वजन 10 ग्राम आहे. साध्या शॉपमध्ये त्याचं वजन 10 ग्राम असलं 50 अधिक 10,000 60,000 पर्यंत दागिना मिळू शकतो. परंतु ब्रँडेड ज्वेलरीच्या शॉपमध्ये आपण गेलो तर त्याच दागिन्याची किंमत त्यापासून बनवलेल्या डिझाईनमुळे ती लाखाच्या पुढे जाते. याचा अर्थ काय? दे हॅव क्रिएटेड देअर ओन डिझाईन अँड इट्स युनिक वन अँड इट इज रजिस्टर्ड अंडर द इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी, so that there is no any alternative to get the same ornament from other shop. So we wish to purchase on that on any cost. म्हणजे डिझाईनला एवढं महत्व आहे. एखादी युनिक डिझाईन असेल तर आपण त्याला कुठली किंमत मोजू शकतो. म्हणजेच काय? दिस इज द इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी गिव्स यू द थिंग्स which are beneficial to us. Now the fourth intellectual property is the plants breeder right. What is the plants breeder right? When we create a breed by using a technology, biotechnology or cutting or tissue culture, including seeds or any plant, at that time that particular seed or plant which is created by using the tissue culture or any biotechnology, that gives a good yield and other benefits, such seeds or such plants comes under the plants breeder right. Now let us see the fifth intellectual property, that is the copyright. Copyright is a well-known word to us, to all. When we publish our work, when we publish our book, when we create any video for our teaching purpose, e-learning content, when we publish a book or when we make a software, all these media comes under the copyright. या सर्वांसाठी आपल्याला कॉपीराइट घेता येतं. हा पाचवा इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टीचा प्रकार आहे. Now let us see the sixth intellectual property, the semiconductor IC layout. As you are knowing that every electronic equipment runs on special IC. The IC is having special functioning and special design, so that unique design can be registered under the intellectual property, sixth intellectual property. Now let us see the seventh intellectual property, that is the patent. And we can define patent as it is a monopoly right granted to a person who has invented a new and useful article. हा एक स्वामित्वाचा अधिकार आहे, शासनाने दिलेला आहे, ज्यांनी नवीन किंवा नाविन्यपूर्ण असा शोध निर्माण केलेला आहे, किंवा इट कॅन बी इम्प्रुव्हमेंट ऑफ अन एक्झिस्टिंग आर्टिकल, किंवा एखाद्या गोष्टीमध्ये त्यांनी केलं इनोव्हेटिव्ह डिझाईन ऍड केलेली असते. आणि तिसरा आहे अ न्यू प्रोसेस ऑफ मेकिंग अन आर्टिकल. एखादी आर्टिकल बनवण्याची नवी प्रोसेस. आता या तिन्ही गोष्टी आपण अर्थ घेऊया. एक तर ती वस्तू नवी पाहिजे, नाविन्यपूर्ण पाहिजे, किंवा ती वस्तू ऑलरेडी एक्झिस्ट आहे, परंतु त्यामध्ये काही आपण इनोव्हेटिव्ह थिंग ऍड केलेले आहेत. तर त्या इनोव्हेटिव्ह थिंग केलेल्या भागावर आपला पेटंट घेता येतं. एक उदाहरण सांगूया. सुरुवातीला आपल्या कार ज्या होत्या त्या डिझेलवर चालायच्या, नंतर पेट्रोलवर, नंतर सीएनजी, हायब्रिड, इलेक्ट्रिकल. याचा अर्थ काय? इट इज द इम्प्रुव्हमेंट ऑफ एन एक्झिस्टिंग आर्टिकल अँड एव्हरी टाइम इट इज केपेबल टू फाईल अ पेटंट. There is no need to create a new or novel article, but you can add few innovative things in the existing article. And third is the new process of making an article. आता न्यू प्रोसेस म्हणजे काय? एखादी मेडिकलची गोळी आहे, कंपनी सारखी आहे, त्याचं कंटेंट सारखं आहे, परंतु त्या कंपनीने ती प्रोसेस जर बदलली तर त्या गोळीला किंवा औषधाला आपल्याला पेटंट घेता येते. इफ देअर प्रोसेस इज न्यू, article is same but process is new, at that time you can file the patent. Also article should be capable of industrial application. म्हणजे काय? जे ऍप्लिकेशन आपण बनवणार आहोत त्या ऍप्लिकेशनला कुठंतरी इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये उपयोग व्हावा. इमॅजिनरी गोष्ट पेटंट घेता येत नाही. सो व्हॉट इज पेटंट? इट इज द मोनोपोली राईट ग्रँटेड टू अ पर्सन who has invented new, novel and useful article, or it may be a improvement of an existing article, innovative improvement. The process may be new. If the process is new, we can define the patent. Now, let us see types of patent categories. आपण म्हणतो की पेटंट, मग पेटंटचे प्रकार किती आहेत? पेटंटचे प्रकार असे दोन आहेत. There are two types of patent. One is utility patent, where so much process are used, interconnected process are used, and we can file a patent on the utility patent. That is utility patent. It is related to other various mechanical process in that utility patent object. And second is the design patent. Design patent is very simple. पेटंटच्या दोन प्रकारापैकी पहिला युटिलिटी पेटंट, त्यामध्ये खूप कॉम्प्लिकेटेड प्रोसेस असते. एखादी वस्तू कशी बनली जाते, त्याचे एकमेकाचे रिलेटेड थिंग्स काय आहेत, त्यानंतर ते कसं आउटपुट देते, ह्या सगळ्या कुठे कशामध्ये येतात? युटिलिटी पेटंटमध्ये येतात. परंतु डिझाईन पेटंट ही अशी गोष्ट आहे की जी आपल्याला सहजपणे करता येते, कुणालाही करता येते. डिझाईन पेटंट म्हणजे काय? एक्सटर्नल डिझाईन. आता तुम्ही चित्र पाहत असेल, तिथे चष्मा आहे, गॉगल आहे, त्या गॉगलची डिझाईन थोडीशी बदलली की त्याला आपलं डिझाईन पेटंट म्हणून अप्लाय करता येतं. एखादा बुटाचा प्रकार दाखवला चित्रामध्ये, त्याची थोडीशी उपयोगिता डिझाईन एक्सटर्नल चेंज केली की आपला डिझाईन पेटंट दाखवता येतं. म्हणजे डिझाईन पेटंट हा अत्यंत साधा प्रकार आहे. इट इज द प्युअरली डिझाईन प्रोटेक्टेड पेटंट. त्याचं फक्त एक्सटर्नल फीचर्स तेवढे आपल्याला, डायमेन्शन्स तेवढे आपल्याला रजिस्टर्ड करायचे आहेत, त्याला आपण डिझाईन पेटंट म्हणतो. आता डिझाईन पेटंट कोण घेऊ शकतो? कोणीही घेऊ शकतो. आता आपण ज्या गोष्टी रोज वापरतो दैनंदिन जीवनामध्ये, आपला चष्मा असेल, पेन असेल, अशा कुठल्याही गोष्टीची डिझाईन तुम्हाला वाटते की ही जुनी डिझाईन थोडीशी उपयोगाची नाही, यामध्ये हा बदल असला तर ह्याला थोडंसं चांगला उपयोग करता येईल. इफ यू गिव्ह ऍड इनोव्हेटिव्ह थिंग्स इन दॅट, change the design, then external new design with new features can be registered as a design patent. Third is the plant patent. Asexually produced plants and asexually produced plant seeds can be filed for the patent by combining what is this? By combining different plant species to create a new plant. If someone has created new plant, that plant species are also filed for the patent. This is third type of the patent. Now, after seeing the types of patent, let us see the patentable inventions. Means every invention is not patentable. प्रत्येक गोष्ट पेटंट घेता येतं असं नाही. काही गोष्ट पेटंट घेता येतं, काही गोष्ट पेटंट घेता येत नाही. मग आपण पुढे जाऊन काय पाहूयात? कुठल्या गोष्ट पेटंट घेता येतं आणि कुठल्या गोष्ट पेटंट घेता येत नाही. आता कुठल्या गोष्ट पेटंट घेता येतं? द मशीन्स, innovative machines, innovative apparatus, or other articles. Those are innovative that can be filed for a patent. Second, the process or method of synthesis. Any synthesis method or process chemically that can be filed for the patent if it is innovative one. And third is the software which is used to run a hardware that can be filed for the patent. Single software is for the copyright, but if that is used to run a hardware, that can be filed for the patent. Now, the food recipes, chemicals, medicines or drugs, these can be filed for the patent. Because if you form a medicine, if you create a medicine, then there are so much chemical reactions are involved so that they can be filed for the patent. Now, After seeing what can be filed, we now see which are non-patentable inventions. जसं आपण म्हटलंय, सर्वच गोष्ट पेटंट घेता येत नाही. कुठल्या गोष्ट पेटंट घेता येते ते सांगितलेलं आहे. आता आपण काय करू, नॉन पेटेंटेबल इन्व्हेन्शनचा विचार करूयात. कुठले पेटंट अशा गोष्टीत ज्याचं पेटंट आपल्याला घेता येत नाही? पहिला, नोन इन्व्हेन्शन्स. जर एखादी गोष्ट जर अगोदर पब्लिश आहे, सर्वांना माहिती आहे, अशा गोष्टीचं पेटंट घेता येत नाही. नोन इन्व्हेन्शन्स कॅन नॉट बी फाइल्ड फॉर द पेटंट. नंबर सेकंड, इन्व्हेन्शन्स विच आर कॉन्ट्रॅरी टू नॅचरल लॉज, जे नैसर्गिक नियमाच्या विरुद्ध काम करतात, अशा इनोव्हेशनचे पेटंट घेता येत नाही. तिसरं, द पेटंट्स or the equipments which are against public ethics and morality, they cannot be filed patent. And an equipment which is basic objective for causing the commercial exploitation, that cannot be filed for the patent. Number fifth, the harmful things which are harmful to health, human, animal life, plant life or environmental. Means for all these, if any equipment is harmful to human life, plant life, animal life or the environment, that cannot be filed for the patent. Number 6, discovery of scientific principles cannot be filed for the patent because we have no any contribution on that, it's natural one. 7th is substance obtained by admixtures cannot be filed. आता admixtures ह्या शब्दाचा थोडा अर्थ घेऊयात. जे इथे केमिस्ट्रीचे आहेत त्यांच्या सहज लक्षात येईल. ऍडमिक्सर म्हणजे काय? फक्त एकत्र राहणे, त्याची कुठलीच रिॲक्शन स्वतःमध्ये होत नाही, अशाला ऍडमिक्सर्स आपण म्हणतो. आता उदाहरण घेऊयात आपण लिंबू सरबत. लिंबू सरबत करताना काय काय वापरतो? लिंबाचा रस, पाणी, मीठ, साखर आणि बर्फ अशा गोष्टी वापरतो. मग या गोष्टी एकत्रित आहेत, त्याचा फक्त स्वाद बदलतो, परंतु त्याची रिॲक्शन कुठली होत नाही. एखाद्या केमिस्ट्रीच्या प्राध्यापकाचं म्हटलं, ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी सरबतामधल्या बाजूला काढून दाखवतात, ते काढू शकतात. त्यातली साखर बाजूला काढता येते, मीठ बाजूला काढता येते, लिंबाचा रस बाजूला काढता येतो आणि पाणी बाजूला काढता येतं. याचा अर्थ काय? इफ देर इज ऍडमिक्सचर, there is no any innovation in that, we cannot file the admissions. याच्या विरुद्ध जर आपल्याला एखादं औषध बनवायचंय, जे औषध वेगळ्या केमिकलच्या माध्यमातून बनलं जाते, त्याला एकत्र केल्यानंतर त्याची केमिकल रिॲक्शन होते, अँड वी कॅन नॉट फिल्टर, वी कॅन नॉट डिफरन्शिएट द chemicals which are used for the reaction, the original reactions lose their property and they use new thing, so that admissions cannot be filed for the patent. Also, plants, animals in whole or any part cannot be filed for the patent. कुठलीही वनस्पती, कुठलाही प्राणी याच्यावर आपल्याला पेटंट घेता येत नाही, ते नैसर्गिक आहे. त्यानंतर मेथड ऑफ मेडिकल क्युअर कॅनॉट बी प्लांटेड, म्हणजे पेटेंटेड. आता हे बघा, नाडी परीक्षा आहे जुनी आपली, फिजिओथेरपी आहे, जिथं असं काहीतरी रोग दुरुस्त करण्यासाठी जे फीचर्स वापरले जातात, जिथं कुठले इक्विपमेंट नाही, अशा गोष्टी द मेथड ऑफ मेडिकल क्युअर कॅनॉट बी फाइल्ड फॉर द पेटंट. नंबर 10, मेथड ऑफ ऍग्रिकल्चर ऑर हॉर्टिकल्चर कल्टिवेशन करण्याच्या कुठल्याही पद्धतीला पेटंट नाही. ऍग्रिकल्चर सेक्टरमध्ये, मेडिकल सेक्टरमध्ये ज्या इक्विपमेंट वापरले जातात त्या इक्विपमेंटला मात्र पेटंट घेता येतं. त्यानंतर आपण जाऊयात ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज. ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज म्हणजे काय? आपल्या अगोदरच्या पिढीपासून आपल्या पिढीपर्यंत आलेलं आणि पुढच्या पिढीपर्यंत जाणारं जे ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज आहे, ह्या नॉलेजचं सुद्धा पेटंट घेता येत नाही. आपल्याकडे डॉक्टर माशेलकर सरांनी हळदीवरचं पेटंट आंतरराष्ट्रीय कोर्टातून परत मिळवलं, कारण हळदीवर जे अमेरिकेने पेटंट टाकलं होतं, या हळदीच्या उपयोगाचा उपयोग आपल्या पुरातन शास्त्रामध्ये आहे आणि ते आपल्याला अगोदर माहिती आहे, ते ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज आपलं आहे आणि त्यामुळे त्यांनी आंतरराष्ट्रीय कोर्टातून ते पेटंट वापस घ्यायला लावलं भारतासाठी. म्हणजे ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज कॅनॉट बी फाइल द पेटंट, we cannot file the patent on traditional knowledge. Also, we cannot file the patent on the atomic energy. If someone want to file a patent in the atomic energy sector, then he or she have to get the permission from the Union government of the atomic division. Now, after seeing what can be patented, what cannot be patented, let us see few funny examples of the patents. पेटंट करण्यासाठी फार काही मोठ्या गोष्टी कराव्या लागतात असं नाही, परंतु काही साध्या साध्या गोष्टींमधून आपण पेटंट फाईल करू शकतो. आता स्क्रीनवर पहा तुम्ही, अँटी इटिंग फेस मास्क. हा एक फेस मास्क आहे सिंपल, ज्याच्यामध्ये एखादा पेशंट डॉक्टरकडे गेला, मध्ये मध्ये जर तो काही खात असेल तर तिथं कुठलं तरी इक्विपमेंट पाहिजे, असं इक्विपमेंटचा शोध लागला, त्यांनी शोध लावला आणि त्याला लॉकिंग सिस्टीम केलेली आहे. आणि इट इज ऑल्सो फाइल्ड. मीन्स द थिंग्स विच आर सिंपल बट युजफुल वन, इनोव्हेटिव्ह वन, that can be filed a patent. This is one of the examples, anti-itching face mask. Second, आपल्याला ही वस्तू माहिती नाही, परंतु आपल्याला जेव्हा असा अनुभव येतो त्यावेळेस असं वाटतं की आपल्याला अशी एक वस्तू पाहिजे जी आपल्याला थोडीशी रिलीफ देऊ शकते, पेटेंट ऑन बॅक स्क्रॅचिंग. सो ऍट दॅट टाइम द पेटेंट वॉज ऑल्सो फाइल्ड अँड यू गेट द पेटेंट ऑन सच इक्विपमेंट थिंग्स. अँड थर्ड इज द पेटेंट फाइल्ड ऑन द मेडिकल ट्रीटमेंट एम्ड ॲट क्युरिंग हेडेक वर्क व्हील्स ॲट द वर्क. आता हे साधं एक फनी एक्झाम्पल आहे. म्हणजे काय झालं, एखाद्या अधिकाऱ्याला जर वाटलं की कुणी आपला कर्मचारी काम करत नाही, काम करण्याची इच्छा नाही, तर त्या अधिकाऱ्याने काय केलं, एक असा व्हील बनवला आणि व्हील बनवून त्यांनी ट्रीटमेंट सुरू केली आणि तेव्हापासून त्याच्या ऑफिसची कार्यक्षमता वाढली. सो इट इज अ व्हेरी सिम्पल इक्विपमेंट, युज्ड इक्विपमेंट, बट ऑल्सो फाइल्ड फॉर द patent. Now the patent on the new suitable design, as you are knowing that when there is product like car, bike, anything, every part on that is also patented. So if we modify the suitable design, this is the funny example that also give the patent. Now let us see 1 2 ka 4 means how one intellectual property or product is related to other intellectual property. Let us see an example. Here you are seeing on the screen there is a digital FM tuner made by the company Philips. Let us see how one product is related to other intellectual properties. That theme is registered under the patent. The external features of that are registered under the design. The name of that product is designed registered under trademark, and the music which you are seeing from that, which video you are watching from that, it is related on the copyright. Paha, एखादी वस्तू आपण बनवली, ही वस्तू बनवल्यानंतर तिच्या प्रत्येक भागावर आपला अधिकार घेतला पाहिजे. आता डिजिटल FM ट्यूनर हा फिलिप्स कंपनीचा आहे. समजा या कंपनीने त्याच्या डिझाईनवर जर अधिकार घेतले नाहीत, तर एखादा माणूस ही डिझाईन आमची आहे म्हणू शकतो. त्यांनी समजा नावच दिलं नाही फिलिप्स, तर मी माझ्या कंपनीचं नाव टाकून त्याला मार्केटमध्ये आणू शकतो, रजिस्टर्ड नसेल तर. अँड हे बघा, ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी वन प्रॉडक्ट इज रिलेटेड टू ऑल इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टीज मीन्स अदर इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टीज. द थीम is patent, its external design is registered under design, its trademark is registered under the trademark, and the music you are watching, that is under the intellectual property right, it is copyright. So all these 4 parts are registered under the intellectual property. So one product is related to than one intellectual properties. Now after seeing the definition of the patent, after seeing what can be patented, what cannot be patented, let us see, we go toward the filing of patent. आता आपण पेटेंटची फायलिंग कशी असते ते समजून घेऊया. पहिल्यांदा पाहू आपण, we have to write down the idea as much detail as possible. म्हणजे आपल्याला ज्या गोष्टीचं पेटेंट घ्यायचं आहे त्या गोष्टीची आपल्याला आयडिया थोडी डिटेल मध्ये आपल्याला एकत्रित लिहिली पाहिजे. नंबर 2, चेक फॉर द पेटेंटिबिलिटी ऑफ सब्जेक्ट मॅटर. आपण अगोदर पाहिलेलं आहे, we have seen few things which are patentable and more things are not patentable. If we are working on an innovation, if it is patentable, then no problem. But if it is not patentable, then our exertion goes into waste. So that we have to check the patentability of subject matter. Then if it is confirmed that it is patentable, then we can go for filing the patent. Now, after thinking for filing the patent, which things are patentable, which are not patentable. If our innovation is patentable, then we require few forms. Let us see the forms and fees. There are only 5 forms are required for filing a patent. These forms are available on the ip.government.in website. Only 5 forms. Form number 1, application for the patent. Number 2 is the complete specification form. Number 3 is a statement form. Number 9 is the request for publication, and number 18 is the request for examination. This numbering is done by the patent office, not by me. Let us see the meaning of that all forms. First of all, application, we have to do application with fees of 16,600. If we have complete patent with us, then we have to fill the complete specification form. Number 3 is statement of undertaking. We have to undertake that this work is our or the group of us. Now number 9th form is request for publication. If we not paid the fees of 2,500, that patent office cannot publish your patent. It is in queue. It can be published after 1 year, 2 years. If you want to publish first patent, then we have to pay the fee of 2,500. Now, last form is very important. Request for examination. If you filed the first 4 forms, if you not filed the 5th form, that is form number 18, the patent office cannot examine your form. So that form number 18 is important. Form number 1, form number 2, form number 3, form number 9, and form number 8. These 5 forms are required for filing the patent. And form number 9 is the optional. If you want to publish your publication earlier, then you can go to file the form number 9. Let us see. After getting the information of forms, there are 3 steps for the patent filing. Number first is the searching. What is searching? If you want to publish a research paper, if you want to write a book, then we search the related literature in the library, or maybe on the internet. Similarly, if you want to file a patent, then we have to search the related patents which are available in the website, on the website. That is the first step of searching. Second step is the drafting. What is drafting? As we draft our research paper, similarly, patent can be drafted in the particular techno-legal language or patent language. And third is the step of sending. After searching, after drafting a patent, we have to send a patent to the particular office. Now, what is searching? Searching is the process to search the related patents available on the internet. Where to search them? We can search the patent on 5 free search engines available. That is the Google patent. आपण रोज गुगल सर्च करतो माहितीसाठी, तसं आपण गुगल पेटेंट हा जर वर्ड जर टाकला तर आपण स्पेशल सर्च इंजिन मध्ये जातो. तो गुगलनी चालू केलेला आहे. गुगल पेटेंट नावाचं सर्च इंजिन फ्री अवेलेबल आहे. नंतर USPTO, नंतर इनपास, इंडियन पेटेंट ऍडव्हान्स्ड सर्च सिस्टीम. नंबर 4 आहे ESPC नेट आणि नंबर 5 आहे WIPO. These are the 5 search engines which are available freely, and we have to search the patents on this website, and we have to give the wrapper of the most related patent on which you are going to work. So the searching is must and useful for filing the patent. These search engines are available, freely available to all. Now, as an example, एक उदाहरण म्हणून मी सांगतो तुम्हाला. या सेकंड टाइप ऑफ सर्च इंजिन मध्ये, US पेटेंट या सर्च इंजिन मध्ये PEN हा शब्द लिहिला मी. या पेन ह्या शब्दावर एक वर्षापूर्वी मला 2 लाखापेक्षा जास्त पेटेंटची यादी दिसली. याचा अर्थ काय? द वर्ड PEN इज इन द इनोव्हेशन और इन द पेटेंट लिस्ट मोर दॅन 2 lakhs. म्हणजे किती आपल्याला पेटेंट मिळू शकतात, पाहायला मिळू शकतात, हे आपलं त्याचं महत्व आहे. या सर्व 2 लाख पेटेंटचा संदर्भ आपल्याला द्यायचा नाही. जे संदर्भ आपण घेणार आहोत, these should be related to our patent, and what we have innovatively adding with that, we have to file the patent on that. Now, second step is drafting. Drafting is important because in writing our research paper, we give abstract, then introduction, then research methodology, then conclusion. So this is the structure of our research paper, but the similar structure is also for the patent. Third step is sending. After downloading the forms, after creating the patent filing, we have to send the forms. We can send the forms in 2 ways. One is the manual sending, and second is the e-sending. On the screen, it is very clear that if you want to send your patent manually, then we have to download the forms, we have to fill up the forms, we have to attach our patent file, then we have to file with post it through the courier or to the office in person. Second is the e-type of sending. E-types of sending means without going out of home, without going out of office, we can also file the patent through e-sending also. Where to submit the patent application? There are 4 offices, judicial areas of that patent. One is Mumbai, Chennai, New Delhi, and Calcutta. For Maharashtra, we can file the patent in the Mumbai. So it is the just officially administration, they have created 4 offices for collecting the patent, but all patents are processed under one roof. I mean, there is no difference for sending the patent New Delhi, Kolkata, but our residential address is in which jurisdiction we can file the patent in that office only. Now, types of filing a patent. Let us see how many types of filing the patent. There are two types of filing the patent. One is the provisional and second is the complete one. Let us see the difference of that. What is provisional filing? If someone want to file a patent today, आजच आपल्याला एखाद्याला पेटंट अप्लाय करायचं आहे, आपल्या नावावर रजिस्टर्ड करायचं आहे, तर त्यांनी फायलिंग प्रोसिजर करू शकतात. प्रोविजनल पेटंट म्हणतात त्याला. म्हणजे काय, पेटंट ऑफिसला ip.india.government.in ला भेट द्यायचं, फॉर्म नंबर 1 डाउनलोड करायचा, आपल्या पेटंटचं टायटल त्याच्यात टाकायचं, त्याची थोडासा ॲब्स्ट्रॅक्ट लिहायचा आणि त्याची फीस काय 1600 रुपये ती भरून आपण पोस्टाने पाठवून द्यायचं. आजच तुमच्या नावावर प्रोविजनल पेटंट रजिस्टर्ड होतं. So this is the registration of the patent provisionally by the first process. आता दुसरी प्रोसेस कोणती आहे? कम्प्लीट. म्हणजेच काय, एखादं पेटंट प्रोविजनली रजिस्टर्ड केल्यानंतर आज पुढच्या 1 वर्षामध्ये आपण त्याला कम्प्लीट करायचंय. We have to file the complete patent on the same title within 1 year with form number 1, 2, 9 and 18 and the particular fees and attaching the complete specification of our patent, then it is the complete filing. लक्षात आलं आपल्या आता? म्हणजे आपल्याला प्रोविजनल पेटंट आजच करता येतं. जर इच्छा नसेल आज पेटंट करायची प्रोविजनल तरी आवश्यकता नाही, डायरेक्ट कंप्लीट फाईल सुद्धा आपण पेटंट करू शकतो. देर आर 2 टाइप्स ऑफ पेटंट फायलिंग. So this is the provisional and second is the complete. There is no need to register the patent provisionally, but you can go to file the patent completely. परंतु कसं घडतं बघा, आपण जेव्हा काम करतो तेव्हा आपलं नॉलेज कुणीतरी आपल्याच नावावर रजिस्टर्ड करू नये म्हणून आपण थोडं प्रोविजनल रजिस्टर करायची घाई करायची. घाई यासाठी करायची की आपण एखादी गोष्ट खरेदी करायचं म्हणून त्याला आपण इसा रक्कम म्हणतो. तर ती रक्कम दिल्यानंतर आपण उर्वरित रक्कम वर्षाच्या आत किंवा 6 महिन्याच्या आत आपण असं करार करतो. म्हणजे काय, उर्वरित गोष्ट आपण कंप्लीट करायच्या मार्गाला लागतोय. आपल्या नैसर्गिकपणे आपल्याला इच्छा होती की आपल्याला हे पूर्ण करायचंय. म्हणून एखाद्या या उपस्थितापैकी वाटले की आपण पेटंट तयार करावा, तर त्यांनी आजच प्रोविजनल फायलिंग जर केली तर वर्षाच्या आत त्यांना हा वेळ मिळतो आणि ते फायलिंगसाठी जाऊ शकतात. तशी इच्छा आपल्याला निर्माण होते. म्हणून प्रोविजनल फायलिंगचं महत्व आहे. आता प्रोसेस कशी असते बघा पेटंट फायलिंगची. आपण फायलिंग करतो, त्याच्यानंतर पेटंट ऑफिस इट पब्लिशेस द पेटंट, देन इट गिव्स अ लेटर टू अस फॉर फर्स्ट एक्झामिनेशन रिपोर्ट. आपल्याला एक पत्र येते पेटंट ऑफिस मधून की आपण या पेटंटमध्ये असलेल्या या गोष्टीची आम्हाला थोडंसं क्लिअर करून द्या. त्या पत्राचं उत्तर आपण जर दिलं आणि त्यांचं जर समाधान झालं तर ते काय करतात, डिसिजन घेतात. म्हणजे जस्ट पब्लिकेशनच्या नंतर एक पत्र येतं आपल्याला, ते कशासाठी म्हणतो आपण, FER फर्स्ट एक्झामिनेशन रिपोर्ट आपल्याला येतो. त्याचं जर आपण समाधानकारक उत्तर दिलं तर आपल्याला पेटंट ग्रँट होऊ शकतं. इन ऑल द प्रोसेस ऑफ पेटंट ग्रँटेड 3 to 5 years you can get the patent granted patent on your name. Now about the patents rights are not universal. These rights are territorial rights and these are applicable in the country in which it is filed. माझे पेटंट भारतातलेच आहेत. मी भारताच्या बाहेर जर एखादी व्यक्ती माझ्या ज्ञानाचा वापर करायला लागला माझ्या पेटंटचा, मी काही करू शकत नाही त्याला कोर्ट मॅटर वगैरे. म्हणजेच ज्या देशाचे तुम्हाला अधिकार हवे आहेत पेटंटचे, त्या देशामध्ये आपल्याला पेटंट फाईल करता येतं किंवा फाईल करायची असते. म्हणजेच दीज राईट्स आर दी टेरिटोरियल राईट्स. परंतु या राईट्स पैकी कॉपीराईट असा एक राईट आहे की जो युनिव्हर्सल आहे. म्हणजे तुम्ही भारतात एखादं जर पुस्तक पब्लिश केलं, एखादा पिक्चर तुम्ही रिलीज केला, तुमच्या नावावर तुम्हाला कॉपीराईट आहे. हा जगामध्ये कुठेही चालला पिक्चर ते तुम्हाला त्याचा बेनिफिट मिळतो. पुस्तक कुठल्याही मार्केटमध्ये जगात विकलं गेलं तर तुम्हाला त्याचे बेनिफिट मिळतात. यू हॅव द राईट ऑफ कॉपीराईट, युनिव्हर्सल राईट. परंतु बाकीचे जे अधिकार आहेत पेटंटचे वगैरे, दीज आर दी टेरिटोरियल राईट्स. मग आता पुढे लक्षात घ्या, हू कॅन सबमिट द पेटंट ऍप्लिकेशन. ऍप्लिकेशन कोण करू शकतो पेटंटचं, त्याचं आपल्याला थोडंसं उदाहरण घेतलं पाहिजे. हे बघा, we are all the teachers, academicians on this group. So we do our research and we can file ourselves to going in the office or by sending the paper, our patent to the office. That is the first. Application himself, known as the true investigator, can file the patent. Secondly, jointly, एखाद्या इन्स्टिट्यूट मध्ये R&D इन्स्टिट्यूट मध्ये रिसर्च सुपरवायझर आणि त्याचे विद्यार्थी रिसर्च स्कॉलर्स असे एकत्रित काम करत असतील तर ह्या सर्वांच्या नावावर जॉईंटली पेटंट कॅन बी फाइल्ड. पेटंट कॅन बी फाइल्ड सिंगली, पेटंट कॅन बी फाइल्ड जॉईंटली, अँड ऑल्सो इफ यू डोंट वॉन्ट टू गो टू द पेटंट ऑफिस, देन यू कॅन सेंड युअर पेटंट थ्रू असायनी. आपण एखाद्या व्यक्तीला अधिकार देतो की जा बाबा माझ्या नावावर तू पेटंट फाईल कर, तोही व्यक्ती पेटंट फाईल करू शकतो. त्यानंतर पेटंट कॅन बी फाईल्ड थ्रू IPR एजंट. IPR एजंट म्हणजे कोण असतात? पेटंट ऑफिसने परीक्षा घेतल्यानंतर त्यात जे क्वालिफाईड होतात अशा लोकांना परवानगी मिळते, लायसन्सिंग मिळते. अशा वेळेला पेटंट आपल्याला फाईल करण्यासाठी त्यांची मदत घेता येते. म्हणून पेटंट फाईल करण्यासाठी कुठलीच क्वालिफिकेशन नाही, कुठलं वय नाही, कुठली भाषा यावं असं नाही, शाळेत जावं हेही बंधन नाही. एखादा अशिक्षित माणसाला सुद्धा चांगल्या पेटंटची आयडिया एखादा शोध लावू शकतो आणि तो शोध त्याला लिहिता येत नाही, वाचता येत नाही, तर ड्राफ्ट करू शकत नाही, पाठवू शकत नाही. अशा वेळा IPR एजंटच्या माध्यमातून आपल्याला ते पेटंट दाखल करू शकता येतो. दुर्दैवाने एखाद्या व्यक्तीचं पेटंट पूर्ण तयार आहे, परंतु तो दाखल करण्यापूर्वी जर दुर्दैवाने त्याचा मृत्यू झाला तरी त्याचा जो लीगल ॲडवायझर आहे तो त्याचं पेटंट दाखल करू शकतो. असं पेटंट तयार झाल्यानंतर कुठलाच अडथळा येत नाही पेटंट ऑफिसला पेटंट फाईल सबमिट करेपर्यंत. आता पाहूयात आपण टेन्युअर्स. टेन्युअर म्हणजे काय? एखादं पेटंट घेतल्यानंतर ते पूर्ण अबाधित आपल्या आयुष्यात त्याचे राईट्स वापरू शकत नाही. त्याचे राईट्स काही विशिष्ट कालमर्यादेत असतात. म्हणजे कसं आहे, पेटंट 20 वर्ष आपल्या नावावर असतं, त्यानंतर ती शासकीय प्रॉपर्टी होते, समाजाची प्रॉपर्टी होते. कॉपीराईट 70 वर्ष जिवंत असेपर्यंत, डिझाईन 15 वर्ष, प्लांट्स बिल्डर राईट 15 वर्ष आणि GI टॅग आणि जो ट्रेडमार्क आहे हा मात्र रिन्यू करता येतो. म्हणून तुम्हाला माहिती आहे, आपल्याला सर्वांना माहिती आहे, 200-200 वर्षापासून 300-300 वर्षापासून वर्क करत असलेल्या फॅक्टरीज त्यांचा सेम ट्रेडमार्क वापरतात, बिकॉज दे आर रिन्यूइंग. So that GI and trademarks are renewed, but other rights are not renewed. आता आपण पाहूयात व्हॉट कॅन आय डू विथ आवर IPR. IPR म्हणजे काय? शासनाने दिलेलं आपल्याला काय ते काय करू शकतो आपण? IPRs कॅन बी असाइन्ड. IPR म्हणजे इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी इज कॅन बी असाइन्ड ॲज लाईक ऑर फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी. जे फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीला अधिकार आहे ते इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टीला आहे. समजा एखाद्याला वाटलं की आपले इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टीचे अधिकार काही वर्षासाठी कुणाला तरी असाइन करून देऊन आपण आर्थिक फायदा करून घ्यावं तर करू शकतात. इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी कॅन बी सोल्ड. जशी फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी आपण विक्री करू शकतो तसं इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी आपल्या नावाचे अधिकार आपण विकू शकतो. तिसरा, इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी कॅन बी गिफ्टेड. जशी आपण इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीला गिफ्ट देऊ शकतो तशी इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टीला गिफ्ट देऊ शकतो. हे लक्षात घ्या. जशी एखादी वस्तू आपण एखाद्याला विकली तर त्या वस्तूचे सगळे अधिकार विकत घेणाऱ्याला असतात. सिमिलरली, if the patent on your name but you have sold it, then the person which is purchased the intellectual property from you, he or she can enjoy the benefits. At a time only the owner of that patent can enjoy the benefit of that. Now let us see the infringement in the patent cases. What is infringement? If someone is unauthorized using a product, some is duplicating a product, or some is promoting sale of duplicate materials, at that time infringement occurs, and infringement can be avoided with the punishment. Means if you see on the screen there are 3 products, one is similar to other, one is original and one is duplicate. At that time this is the infringement is done, it is the infringement happened, and at that time the loss of financial loss can be covered by that original company by going to the court, by approaching to the by filing the case in the court. Now let us see the fine to the Samsung case. In international court, Apple company have fined Samsung more than $1 billion by copying the crucial features of the iPhone. Means this is a very serious matter on international and national level. If someone is created an innovative property and if someone is duplicating for that, so that is punishable one. So one cannot do that. Now let us see the news, breaking news on the IPR. Let us see few breaking news. IIT Madras faculty and researchers students have filed more than 184 patents during the year 2020. In pandemic area, this institute, let us congratulate to the teachers, researchers, students, they have filed 184 patents. And the patents, few patents were related to COVID. त्या काळामध्ये कोविडचं प्रमाण होतं. अशा वेळा कोविडच्या क्युअरसाठी काही उपयोगी वस्तू त्यांनी बनवलेल्या आहेत, तर त्या वस्तूवरचं त्यांना पेटंट मिळालं. 9 पेटंट त्यांनी त्याच्यावर फाईल केले आहेत. म्हणजे पेटंट जशी आपण गरज ही शोधाची जननी आहे म्हणतो, तसे पेटंट सुद्धा आपल्या आवश्यकतेनुसार आपल्याला शोध करण्यासाठी प्रवृत्त करू शकते. आता घेऊयात बेनिफिट्स फ्रॉम द पेटंट. पेटंट पासून काय बेनिफिट आहेत? पहिला, प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ युअर इनोव्हेशन. तुमचा जो शोध आहे तो तुमचा आहे हे सिद्ध करण्यासाठी, त्याला सुरक्षितता देण्यासाठी आपल्याला पेटेंटचा फायदा होतो, म्हणजे या रजिस्ट्रेशनचा फायदा होतो. म्हणजे माझं एखादं पेटेंट आहे, उद्या कोणी तो शोध माझा आहे असं म्हणू नये म्हणून मला जो प्रोटेक्शन मिळालेलं आहे रजिस्ट्रेशन करण्याचं, दॅट इज द फर्स्ट बेनिफिट ऑफ दॅट इनोव्हेशन. प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ युअर इनोव्हेशन, द फर्स्ट बेनिफिट ऑफ यार. सेकंड, ट्रान्सफॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम द बेसिक रिसर्च इंटू न्यू प्रॉडक्ट. आपण मार्केटमध्ये अत्याधुनिक प्रॉडक्ट घेण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो, म्हणजेच काय, these are the patented. So patents can promote, intellectual property can promote to the new innovative products in the market. Secondly, thirdly, the author of IPR, those who are holding intellectual property right, they gets reputation. The institute also gets reputation. आपल्या महाविद्यालयामध्ये 1 पेटेंट, 2 पेटेंट, 4 पेटेंट इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी आहेत असं जेव्हा अभिमानाने सांगतो, तो एक आपला एक रेपुटेशन पॉइंट असतो आपल्या इन्स्टिट्यूटचा. नंतर IPR अट्रॅक्ट द पोटेन्शियल बायर्स. आपल्याकडे एखादी IPR असेल तर त्यावरून एखादी इक्विपमेंट मार्केटमध्ये आणणाऱ्या फॅक्टरीचे बायर्स तुम्हाला अप्रोच होऊ शकतात, तो आर्थिक फायदा आहेच. नंतर रँकिंग इम्प्रुव्हमेंट. आपल्या इन्स्टिट्यूटची आपण रँकिंग ऑल इंडिया लेवलवर जर काढायची ठरली तर तो आपल्याकडे पेटेंट किती आहेत याचा विचार केला जातो. सो फॉर इम्प्रूव्ह आवर रँकिंग of our institute, we can go for filing the patent or producing the patent. And lastly, one article is that one advertise what there, fill it, shut it and forget it. याची कथा अशी आहे की 1980-85च्या दशकामध्ये हिरो होंडा कंपनी मार्केटमध्ये आली. त्यावेळेस बाकीच्या बाईक सुद्धा होत्या, परंतु त्या बाईकचं जे मायलेज ॲव्हरेज होतं ते 20-25च्या पुढे जात नव्हतं, 20च्या आतच होतं. अशा वेळेला हिरो होंडा या कंपनीने एक इनोव्हेटिव्हनेस आणला त्या इंजिन मध्ये, ज्याच्यामुळे मायलेज त्याचं अगदी 80-70 किलोमीटर पर्यंत गेलं. त्यावेळेस त्यांनी जाहिरात केली होती, फिल इट, शट इट अँड फॉरगेट इट. सो दॅट वॉज पेटेंटेड बाय द हिरो होंडा कंपनी. सिमिलरली वी कॅन थिंक आवर इनोव्हेशन्स, वी ड्राफ्ट इट एज अ पेटेंट अँड वी डोंट फॉरगेट फॉर फायलिंग द पेटेंट. अशा पद्धतीने आपण आपले पेटेंट इनोव्हेटिव्हली थिंक करू शकतो आणि त्याचा आपण फायलिंग करू शकतो, ज्यामुळे आपले जे हे रोजचे टीचिंग मटेरियल आहे त्याला आपण कॉपीराइट घेऊ शकतो. इनोव्हेटिव्ह थिंक तयार करून आपण पेटेंट घेऊ शकतो. तो फायदा निश्चितच आपल्या स्वतःसाठी, आपल्या इन्स्टिट्यूटसाठी, या सर्वांसाठी होऊ शकतो. धन्यवाद. मी खरं तर सर्वांचे आभार मानतो की ज्यांनी मला ही संधी दिली या आचार्य अरुणाचल इन्स्टिट्यूटचे. आणि माझा दिसणं मी एक छोटासा प्रयत्न केलेला आहे की बेसिक गोष्टी, पेटेंट काय आहेत, कुठे फाईल करायच्या, त्याला काय महत्व आहे, या गोष्टी आपल्या सर्व इतर रिसर्च स्कॉलरला आणि सर्व अकॅडमिक्सला बेनिफिट होतील असं मला वाटतं. आता जर प्रश्न असतील कुणाचे तर आपण विचारू शकता, मी त्याचा उत्तर देण्याचा प्रयत्न करेन. धन्यवाद सर. अनम्यूट. सर अनम्यूट व्हा तुम्ही.
अभी अभी किया गया. Thank you, sir.
ओके सर.
Yeah, dear participants, do you have any question regarding the subject, please? You have been allotted 2 to 3 minutes to answer. If you have any questions, the resource person is with us here.
कला, वाणिज्य, विज्ञान कुठल्याही महाविद्यालयातील प्राध्यापकाला आपले पेटेंट तयार करता येतात. आपण ही कंटेंट डेव्हलप करतो त्याचे आपला कॉपीराइट घेता येतात. आपलं जे संशोधन आपण सादर करतो त्याच्यावर आपला पेटेंट घेता येतात. अशा पद्धतीने त्या संदर्भाने काही अडचण असेल तर आपण आता विचारावं किंवा संयोजकाकडून माझा फोन नंबर घ्यावा. आपल्यापैकी कुणालाही पेटेंट फाईल करायची इच्छा असेल आणि काही अडचणी येत असतील किंवा काही असेल तर मी केव्हाही आपल्या मदतीला तयार आहे. तरी प्रश्न असतील आपल्याला तर विचारू शकतो.
Dr. Betkar sir, it will be better if you please give your contact number so that afterward also there can be a question.
Yes, yes. 94
94
21
21
76
76
95
95
37.
37. Thank you, sir.
Email ID is betkarmm@readymail.com. Only Betkar MM, small letters. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, friends, any question? So I suppose there are no questions for this technical session. Really thankful to you, sir. The first technical session of this national workshop is about to complete after saying thank you. For this, I invite Dr. Mangesh Acharya of Jivan Vikas Mahavidyalaya, Devgram, to say formal vote of thanks.
नागपूर शिवविकास महाविद्यालय केंद्राव तथा साईबाबा कला विज्ञान महाविद्यालय पाचवीच्या रिजनल क्वालिटी असोसिएशनच्या वतीने घेण्यात आलेल्या इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी राईट्स अँड इंटरनॅशनल डेव्हलपमेंट या शिक्षकांतर्गत
Sir, you are muted.
राष्ट्रीय वर्कशॉपच्या निमित्ताने पहिल्या सत्रामध्ये डॉक्टर एम भेटकर सरांनी आयटीआरच्या निमित्ताने आणि पेटेंटच्या निमित्ताने अत्यंत उपयुक्त माहिती तुमच्याबरोबर सहभागी दिली त्याबद्दल सरांचे तिन्ही महाविद्यालयाच्या आयटीच्या कोऑर्डिनेटरच्या वतीने प्राचार्य महोदयांच्या वतीने मनपूर्वक आभार मानतो. कारण आपण जे प्रेझेंटेशन दिलं ते अत्यंत उपयुक्त आणि सोप्या भाषेमध्ये सर्व प्राध्यापकांपर्यंत पोहोचलं असेल अशी अपेक्षा आहे. त्याचबरोबर आपण जी माहिती रजिस्ट्रेशनच्या संदर्भात दिली कदाचित आपण या संदर्भात डॉक्युमेंट्स थोड्या काळजीपूर्वक पाहत नाही, परंतु आपल्या प्रेझेंटेशनच्या द्वारे ते अत्यंत सोप्या पद्धतीने आमच्यापर्यंत पोहोचली. आपले या कार्यशाळेच्या निमित्ताने पुन्हा एकदा मनपूर्वक आभार मानतो. या ऑनलाईन प्लॅटफॉर्मवर उपस्थित सर्व पार्टिसिपंट त्यांनी अत्यंत शांततेने हा कार्यक्रम मनोगत ऐकून घेतला. आभार मानतो. पहिलं सत्र अध्यक्षांच्या परवानगीने आणि आदरणीय या प्लॅटफॉर्मवर.
Thank you, Dr. Mangesh, sir. Thank you, Dr. Bhekar, sir. The first technical session of this the national workshop is over. We are soon going to start our second technical session. So for this, may I request Mr. Vinod Purkam sir of Sai Baba Arts and Science College, Parshuni, to please take hold of this platform. Over to you, Purkam sir. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Mr. Vinod sir, over to you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, yes, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sir. Hello.
Yeah, you are audible.
Hello, welcome all of you to the one-day national workshop jointly of the intellectual property right and entrepreneurship development jointly organized by internal quality assurances of Bhivapur Mahavidyalay, Bhivapur, Vasantrao Naik, Government Institute of Arts and Social Sciences, Nagpur, Jivan Vikas Mahavidyalay, Devgram, Sai Baba Arts and Science College, Parshuni. So today's event is a very wonderful because the topic is very interesting and needful topic. Our organizing committee have chosen. So today's resource person, Dr. Sanjeev Patankar sir, he is a national coordinator of Microbiologists Society India. Sorry, firstly I have introduced today's speaker, Dr. Honorable Sanjeev Patankar sir. He is the national coordinator Microbiology Society India, and sir has many year experience of the teaching and also the administrative as a principal. Sir has undertaken many major and minor projects also. Sir published 20 papers in national and international level also. Sir published 2 books from the Lambert Academic Publication, Germany. sir have many collaborations with National Institute of Nutrition, Hyderabad, Central India Institute of Medical Sciences, Pragati College of Engineering, and sir have also isolated the new bacterial strains, and many of the sir have many industrial linkages also, and sir have going to many tremendous work in the microbiological field, and I would like to invite Dr. Sanjeev Patankar sir, and sir, this is over to you, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. First of all, I am very much thankful to the organizers. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I am very much thankful to the organizers of this particular webinar, which is organized on the topic, the intellectual property rights and the entrepreneurial development or entrepreneurship development. At the outset, the patrons of this particular event, Honorable Dr. Devlankar, in charge director, higher education, then Shri Ravindra Ji Mulat, ex-minister, Honorable Secretary of Backward Youth Rural Society, Nagpur, and Dr. Bhoge sir, founder, president of Antyodaya Mission, Devgram. Apart from that, the chief guest of the today's function, Dr. Suresh Revatkar sir, former Dean of Faculty of Science, and then the principals of the this consortium of the function, the very first, the Honorable Director, Dr. Sadhna Shiledar Madam, Vasantrao Naik Government Institute, Nagpur, Joby George Sir, Principal of Bhivapur Mahavidyalaya, and the Dr. Devendra Bongade, Principal, Jeevan Vikas Mahavidyalaya, then the IQSC coordinators, Dr. Vinita Viragandam, Dr. Kapil Singhal, and Dr. Mangesh Acharya. Apart from that, the organizing secretaries, Dr. Ashwini Kadu, Yogesh Sarode, and all other principals, those who have joined for this webinar. Apart from that, other faculty members, and if the students are also there, it is very good, because the researchers and the students, they need the particular type of the information regarding the IPR and then the entrepreneurship development. Now, this particular topic, it is a very important topic, as Dr. Bedkar sir, he said. Very good afternoon to Dr. Bedkar sir. After a long gap, we are meeting. He has also given in a very nice way regarding the IPR. Now, these two topics, the IPR and the entrepreneurship development, they are clubbed together, and that is the need, that what is the role of IPR in the entrepreneurship development and how they are connected with each other. So the IPR and the entrepreneurship development, IPR, it has been taken up by Dr. Bedkar sir, and all the concept of the IPR, all types of the IPR, including the patents and how the patents are filed and what cannot be filed, and everything he has explained in a very nice way. And I think the idea regarding the patent, it must be clear. So it was a very crystal clear type of the webinar that it has been delivered by Dr. Bedkar sir. Thank you, sir, because you made my topic more easier to explain as such to the audience. It will be, again, I am reiterating that if the students and the researchers are there, then it will be very important for them, because they are actually the users of this particular type of the two terms, the IPR and then the entrepreneurship development, because this is what expected in the National Education Policy 2020, and here onwards there will be a sea change in what? In the entire education system and then the other things as such. So to start with the innovations as such, I am not directly going to the entrepreneurship, but I am first of all going for the innovations, and then how the innovations they are linked with the entrepreneurship, and how the innovations they are linked for the IPR also. The innovation, it is what? It is the key, or you can say it is a link between entrepreneurship and then the IPR. So can I present my slides? Hello. Can I share the screen? Hello.
Yes, sir. You can share
You can,
your
sir.
screen.
You are co-hosted.
Yeah. Thank you. Is it visible? Hello.
Not, sir, not yet.
No, sir. Not visible. Initially, it was visible. Your desktop.
But
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Is it visible now?
No, sir, it's not.
Hello.
Sir, not visible yet. Not shared yet. Hello, Virgandam ma'am.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, can anyone share it for sir? He can send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay. 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 We will, sir. We will. We will.
Yeah, please offer him.
Sir, can you mail us the slides? We'll share it from our end.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your mail ID?
I have just typed it in the chat box.
Can you send me on WhatsApp?
Yes, sir. Dr. Patankar, sir, I have shared my mail ID with you.
Okay. Yeah.
Patankar sir, have you sent me the mail?
No, net is very slow. That's why the
Okay.
problem is coming.
Okay. So is it possible to send on WhatsApp?
No. I'm sending just.
Okay.
Yes, I sent it. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I sent it.
Okay. Download. Download.
Hello.
Sir, we have shared the screen with you.
Okay.
Is it visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can
It's a
you make
screen
it,
that,
can you make it full screen?
yeah, sir, it's full screen here.
I'm not getting the full screen.
So you can make it from your end. You're the co-host. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
just, you. उनकी तरफ से उनको फुल स्क्रीन नहीं मिल रहा है.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, now it is there.
Yeah.
Can you make it as a slide share? Slide share?
Slide share. So we will do it.
Okay.
स्लाइड शेयर पे डालो बोलो कौन सी बात कर.
Okay. May I have a first slide? Hello. Yeah. So this is what a road which is going through a very dense forest, and then the long journey it is going to start, particularly for the students and then the researchers, those who are coming in the research for the first time, or the students, those who are entering their streams for the first time. The first of all, the very important thing is that there might be a question in their mind, what unfold when we enter in this particular road, and then we had to start a journey of 1,000 miles, and then the journey of 1,000 miles, it starts with a one particular step, the first step that you have to take. So whenever you are entering in the new world, so what will be the first step to have the enjoyable journey and to come with a certain type of the fruitful type of the visit? So there must be what? There must be a very important thing that you must have, and that we'll see. So what should be the first step? The first step for the journey, it is what? The first step to be taken for the first journey, it is the step of the having or inculcating the things, or inculcating the attitude of the curiosity. Unless and until you are having the curiosity, you cannot go for enjoying this particular type of the journey where the many treasures are there. So unless and until you become curious, so you cannot enjoy this journey. Otherwise, you will enter from the one end and you will get the exit from the other end. That will finish, and you will not get any type of the thing more, only to say that I crossed this particular type of the beautiful area, but without having any more knowledge or without having anything with me. So the curiosity, the first step, it should be towards having the curiosity. So may I have the next slide? And once you have the curiosity, what will happen? Now you can see this particular picture. This picture, what you are observing, it is one particular plant. There is a shoot of plant, a flower is there, and that flower, it is now not good because it is just burned. Now why it is burned? Now this is a particular plant which is present in the field, and then you can see here the hand, and then you can see one particular apparatus, it is there. You might have recognized this apparatus. It is nothing but the stethoscope. It is the stethoscope of the doctor. Generally, when we visit to the doctor, at that time the stethoscope, it is taken. The very first thing is that our heartbeats and other type of the things, they are judged, and the heartbeat or the heart rate, that is what? That is the one of the marker, or you can say one of the parameter to go for the diagnosis of disease. But here, the man is not there, the human being is not there, but the plant is there. Now, this particular plant, and then what the person is doing with the stethoscope with the plant, what he is diagnosing. Now the thing is that this is the one particular person. He is the one farmer. The farmer, it is the story of a farmer from the Orissa, and there, this farmer, he was a what you call the school dropout person, and having some few acres of land, and there he was doing his agriculture. All of you know that there is one particular disease. It is the root borer disease. So root borer disease, those who are from the botany background or from the science, the root, or those who are the agriculturists, they might be knowing the root borer disease. The root borer disease, it is what? It is a pest which bores from the root, and then it goes up. When it bores the plant from the root, it makes a very small sound, a very feeble sound, like that. Now, when the plants suffer from such type of the disease, initially there is no external type of the evidence or the symptom that the plant is suffering from such type of the disease. But once the disease advances, and then it goes beyond the control, and then it shows the symptoms. So at that time, the farmers, they feel very, very bad that their entire crop, it has gone because of this root borer disease. Now this particular farmer, he used this particular type of the method, or he used this particular type of the device. That is what? That is the stethoscope. Now, why he used the stethoscope? Now, the story behind this using the stethoscope is that the farmer used to go to this doctor, and then the doctor, as you know, uses the stethoscope. Farmer asked the compounder what the doctor does. डॉक्टर को क्या समझता है मेरे छाती में वो लगा के? सो कंपाउंडर सेड, वो तुम्हारे दिल की धड़कन सुनता है और उसके ऊपर से बताता है कि तुमको बुखार है या नहीं है, या तुमको डिसीज है या नहीं है. सो दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग it came in his mind that the sound of my heart can give the diagnosis of disease. And then he knew that particular thing, that what is the root borer disease, that it makes a very small sound, but initially it cannot be detectable, or even as such it cannot be detectable. So with this particular type of the information, because of his curiosity regarding the stethoscope, he gave a particular method. The curiosity, because of the curiosity, he gave he came with the inquiry, and the inquiry, it has given the particular type of the application of the stethoscope for diagnosis of plant disease. And he came to his field, and then he touched that particular type of the stethoscope at the shoot, and because of that he could hear the sound. And he said that suppose if you use this particular stethoscope or this method early, we can diagnose the disease, and we can add the pesticides in the soil, and we can get rid of the disease. So he gave that particular method. What Dr. Bedkar sir, he was saying regarding what? Regarding the stethoscope, it is known, but the way of this stethoscope using or its application in what? In the human being, it is also known. This is the application which is given in what? Which is given in the plants. So that particular type of the person, this farmer, he was a school dropout, but he gave the innovation. So please, the next slide. Next one. Next slide, please. So here, if you have the curiosity, you can go for the inquiry, and it will give what? It will give the generation of idea or the novelty, and that is nothing but the innovation. So as earlier in the lecture of IPR, it was said, there is no limit who can go for the patenting, who can have the IPR. Anyone can go for the IPR. Only thing is that the idea must come, and how the innovation and the idea will come. For that purpose, the curiosity, it is what? The seeds of curiosity must be sown in the mind of any person. He can give what? He can give the innovation. So this is a very simple type of what? This is a very simple type of example, that what is the relation between the innovation and how the innovation it can be given, and then how the innovation it can give what? It can how the curiosity comes, and how the innovation can be given, and how the idea generation will be there. So it is the application of what? Application of stethoscope for the diagnosis of plant diseases instead of what? Instead of your animal diseases. So it was the innovation. So next one. So what is the innovation? The innovation, it is what? It is nothing but it is carrying out a new combination that include the introduction of new goods or new type of the product. Method of production, as already said, or it was given in the previous lecture, it may be a method of production, different method, new method, cheaper method can be given, or even it may be the opening of new markets. So there are certain type of what? There are certain type of the products, or there are certain type of the markets which are not explored, but if you have a certain different method, if you have a different product, then you can explore for what? You can explore for the new markets also. Now it is the today's situation, or the today's important thing, it is what? This is the International Year of Millets. And now the market for millets, it has been opened, which was not previously opened. Now everyone, he is running for what? He is running for the millets, the variety of millets, not only the jawar, bajra or ragi, but apart from that, the people want the millets from the tribal areas also. So a new market it has given, because the millet, importance of constituents of millets, it is known, and then the idea of millets to give the nutritional boost, it has been given. So the conquest of new sources of supply and carrying out of new organization of industry. And again, one thing is there, innovation is related to the invention, but it is not same as the invention. It is a very, very important thing that for every innovation, the innovation is more apt to involve the practical implementation of what? Of the invention. So whatever you have done the invention is practical implementation if you are doing as such in order to improve the economic status or the society, then that particular thing it is called as the innovation, and not all the innovations require a new invention. So we should not think that if I want to go for the innovation, I require a very big type of the research or a very big type of the thing as such. So a very small thing, it is what it is the innovation, and it can be used for what? It can be used for the patenting, that is for your protecting your intellectual property, and then that particular innovation, it can be scaled up for what? It can be scaled up for the entrepreneurship, where you are what? You are the job provider and you are not the job seeker. And the colleges nowadays, they are trying, or even the government is trusting that the innovation and incubation centers should be there. So if you are having the innovation, then how that innovation can be converted into what? Into the business, or into what? Into the certain type of the commercial application. So that is what? That is the incubation center, where all facilities and the environment, it is given to develop what? To develop the business out of what? Out of your innovation. So that is what? That is today it is expected in this new education policy or national education policy. So next one. So as we have seen, the innovation, it is a multi-stage process. It is not coming immediately as such, or it is not a one-day process. So for that purpose, the one particular process has to go. And for that purpose, the very important thing is that there must be the curiosity come in your mind. And then to that question, if you want to try to give the answer to that, you can generate the new idea. So the multi-stage process, it is there in order to give what? The organization transfer the idea into the improved products, services, or the processes in order to advance, compete, and differentiate themselves successfully in the marketplace. So the ideas, they are generated, particularly in case of what? In case of the food industry. Nowadays, we find that there are so many type of the products are there. So many products, they are coming. The packeted products, there are so many other products, they are coming. And every multinational company or every small company also, they are fighting, or they are trying to compete with what? Their counterparts. And for that purpose, always they develop, or they are having a system that is called the new product development system, where the brainstorming, it is going on. Different type of the ideas, they come, and then they are further judged that whether it is it can be scalable, whether it will give the profit, or whether it will give certain type of the impact in the market or not. So innovation, it is nothing but the production, adoption, assimilation, and exploitation of value added novelty. So the value added novelty, if you are doing in your invention in the economic form or in the social spheres, then the renewal of the enlargement of products, if you are having the product and if you are giving it in a different form, if you are having the services, if you are giving in a different form, then, and the markets, the development of new methods of production and the establishment of new management systems, even, that is what? That is the innovation. So there are so many type of the managers and the management people are there. They give certain type of the small changes in their everyday working, and then what we get the different type of the result. A very simple example that I can give you, very long back, there was a concept which was introduced in the government offices by one officer. And what was that concept? He removed all the chairs in front of the officers in all offices. What was the purpose? Because it was observed that when the chairs are kept in front of the any officer's table, some people will come there and they will talk, and they will make certain type of the time pass. So as if you are not keeping your chair to sit, person will come, he will ask his work, and immediately he will go. So because of that, the efficiency as such of the offices and the government sector, it was increased. So that was the example. So it is nothing but a process development, or it can be the outcome as such. So next one. Next one, please. So the Cantor, he was an economist. He gave the innovation includes the original invention, creative use, and defines the innovation as a generation, admission, realization of new ideas, products, and services also. And it has got the two dimensions of innovation. There are what? There are degree of novelty. That is whether your innovation, it is totally new or it is new to the firm. You have given the innovation for your firm, or it is giving to the whole market or in a wider area, or it is giving to a new industry, or it is giving a new type of what? New type of the thing to the entire world. And the kind of invention, that is whether it is a process innovation or it is a service system innovation as such. So next one. Next, please. Hello. So what are the approaches to the process? There is a systematic innovation. Systematic innovation consists of the purposeful and organized search for a change. And in the systematic analysis, the opportunities, the analysis of opportunities, it is done. So here, the identifying of an opportunity that is very, very important for giving the innovation. And there are different opportunities they come. There are different ways of coming the opportunities. So what are the different ways by which we can go for the innovation and how we can use those opportunities? So there is a classification of those opportunities for the innovation. So next. So the sources of innovative opportunity, the unexpected, incongruity, the process need, industry market structure, demographics, perception, and the new knowledge. Now the unexpected opportunity, there might be an unexpected opportunity. For example, in the pandemic, the unexpected opportunity was there, though it was a pandemic and it has created the havoc all over the world. There are certain type of the things they have been done, as it was shown by Dr. Bedkar sir in the previous lecture, that the IIT Madras, they have given certain type of the innovations in what? In the in the COVID situation, in order to give certain type of the protection. So that was the unexpected opportunity. If the COVID would not have come, in that case, what would have happened? Those particular things could not be developed for the PPE kits. You can say the PPE kits, they were not produced in our country previously, but as soon as unexpectedly the COVID came, and then we thought that how to prepare the affordable kit as such. Then as the business were stopped, particularly, the people started searching for the different ways. In that, I can give the one example of the mask. The mask which we are wearing, that particular mask, so the masks were developed. But apart from that, what happened? Particularly in the Kolkata, then in Banaras, these are the business centers for the garment making, particularly sari making, the Banarasi sari, and there are so many other type of the sari making factories are there. And because of the corona and the COVID, as there was no function, nothing, and the lockdown was there, all those factories were closed down for 1 month, 2 months. Their owners, they gave the payment to the staff members. But after that, it was also difficult for them. And then they started thinking that what should be done. So what one particular worker, what he said, why we cannot prepare the mask, a decorative mask which has got the medical properties also, and we can prepare the decorative mask. That is, the 3-ply mask, it was prepared, and above that, certain decoration, which is a matching to a particular sari and the blouse, they have started preparing. And the masks, once they introduced that particular mask, the demand was increased, because those masks, they were in more demand than our normal type of the mask, because there is a demand from the ladies side for the matching and all other things. So the industry started again, and they started earning during the corona period also. So that was the innovation given by the worker, and it was an unexpected type of opportunity. So these are the certain examples. Then the incongruity, it is there. Now incongruity, can I have the next slide? Now incongruity, there are certain products where the demand grows very steadily, but profitability doesn't grow in the same way, and the portion or the process seems to be awkward when the producers and suppliers, etc., they have got certain type of the arrogant beliefs. Now, for example, I give you the again example of the agriculture. People, they say that the biofertilizers, the use of biofertilizer and other things. But biofertilizers are no doubt, they are very good, they should be used, but there is a problem. What is that problem? The problem is that there is storage. The storage, it is very, very difficult. In the hot season, that biofertilizer doesn't survive. Then how to store it? And then another thing is that the results of biofertilizer are steadily and slowly. It is not the immediate result as in the chemical fertilizers. So because of that, the suppliers and then the producers, they are in the awkward position. And in such a condition, what they say, no, we do not want this. We want a particular type of the fertilizer which will give the immediate result, and it must be also storable. And then here, such type of the thing here, if you can make the arrangement that the profitability can also be increased, at the same time, the result will also come in an early way, and also the availability of that product, it is also in an easier way. So that is the situation of incongruity, it is there. And for that, the example, it is there, one Wise Chemicals, which is situated in the Gujarat, that is a startup. The person developed the facility, or he developed one particular type of the reactor, a very small reactor, and that can be installed at the farmer. And he is also providing certain type of the mixture, the culture of organisms, and then the nutrients, because of which the farmer can develop that particular biofertilizer at his own farm. And then next slide, please. So it is the Wise Organic Chemicals, or Wise Organic Gujarat-based startup, which was started in 2017 by Prakash Vaghsia. And he gave one particular MyLab type of the machine, or it is a reactor. And there the biofertilizers could be developed at the farmer level itself. So next one. So this is his startup, and this is his product, and the machine it was given. So what are the benefits? Just next one. So what the Prakash says, with this MyLab machine, a farmer can also start his own business. So machine provider is the Prakash Vaghsia, and then other things also he was giving low cost biofertilizers, sell them for 80 rupees per liter. If a farmer buys the biofertilizer from the market, he has to pay 300 rupees per liter. And suppose if he develops with the help of that MyLab machine, the cost is 80 rupees per liter. So the MyLab kit lets to produce the rupees 50 per liter and can be used over 10 acres. So 1 liter fertilizer in 50 rupees useful for 10 acres. So because of that, the Wise Organics, it became a very important type of the innovative type of the business. So this is the incongruity. So there he gave the breakthrough through the two problems, that is the slow growing and the slow type of the results. They were converted into the earlier one, and then the storage problem also it was solved, because now the distributors, they do not have to store. It is directly prepared at the farmer level, and it can be transported. It can be applied. So next one. So process need. So there are certain type of the innovations are there where the certain type of the link is weak, and that if link it is replaced by the proper type of the process, then the process become what? The process become the cheaper one, and like that. Then the industry market structure, the rapid growth of an industry, viability, traditional market, and then the segmentation that converges the technologies, and the way of business is done in a changing rapidly. So there are so many such things. The rapid growth in the industry, now the Kirana Dukan, it is now going, and we are getting the malls, we are getting the departmental stores. So the market structure, it is going to change, and accordingly the process is also changing. So next one. Now this is one example. The old lady that you are observing, and this particular lady actually she is Dr. Pratima Shastri, from retired head of the department, professor from Food Technology, Lakshminarayan Institute of Technology, Nagpur. And what he started, or what she gave to the society. When she came from her house, at that time, her mother said, what experiments you are going to do by studying the science? Your kitchen is your laboratory. And she kept that particular thing in her mind. And what she did, she observed that the ladies are coming out, they are going for the jobs, and now there is no time to prepare the breakfast and other things. So what she did, she prepared the pre-mixes. She was the pioneer to prepare the pre-mixes, just to take that particular premix. For example, if it is upma or shira or whatever it may be, boil the water, add it, mix it, and get your breakfast ready. So that was the pioneering work she did. Now she is more than 75 years old, and she is running such type of the community kitchen also in the Nagpur. So this is what the market, it had changed. So she has given the consultation to many more type of the entrepreneurs to start such type of the products. So here the market demand changed, the particular segment had changed. So opportunity came to develop such type of the product. Next. So demographics are also changing because of the educational status, age, structure, income. Now the people want more hygienic foods and other type of the thing. Then the perception, it is also changing. Income group, it is also changing. People want a constant type of the supply of the material and other things. A very simple thing, it is there, I am going to share. Previously, in the cities also, the vendors for curd, they were coming, dahiwala, dahiwali, पहिल्यांदा यायचे. आता सिटीज मध्ये दहीवाली कोणी दिसतच नाही. याचं कारण काय? त्यांच्याकडचं जे, बिकॉज the curd which we were taking from them, it was not so much of hygienic. Apart from that, their taste was not constant. So now the companies, they have come, they are purchasing the milk from those farmers, and they are giving a constant type of what of the taste, consistency of the product, and then the hygiene also. And now the packeted dahi, it is coming. So we are just going to a mall or certain type of the departmental store, and we pick up a packet of dahi. So now the curd, it is what? Curd, it is also a packeted commodity, which was previously sold on the street. So this is what the perception has changed. People want a different thing. People want more hygienic. So perception has changed. So next one. And then the new knowledge. It is a superstar. The new knowledge. The very good example, it is of what? It is the vaccine for the corona. So it is a knowledge based, and in the knowledge based, it needs what? It needs the convergence of several type of what? Of the knowledge and the technologies. So it is not a task of one person. It requires the biologists, it requires the doctors, it requires the biotechnologists, it requires the chemical engineers, and there are so many other things. So next one. So next one. So there is a one unique risk in this knowledge based. Now such opportunity, it comes very rare, and then the window of opportunity, it is very small to establish the product. The first vaccine which came in the market, it is on the top. The second is also doing good. Third is also doing good. But after that, the third, they are all what? They are all the ordinary one. So next. So innovations or the innovation dimensions. What is the form? What is the function? Extent of your innovations, and then the timing. So next one. So form, whether it is a technology based, product, produce, or process, service. Market, whether it is the user bias or the client based innovation. Organization, whether it is the structure or whether it is the function. So these are the forms of the innovations. Next. What are the functions of innovation? Improves the quality, reduces the cost, perform new function, enhances the current market attractiveness, increases the current market offering, enters the market not currently served as such, improves the learning curve, enhances the economies of the cell, permit the production of better quality and offering, enhances the human growth and the potential. So next one. So extent, it is there. It may be revolutionized, it may be reoriented, or it doesn't go much away from the original thing as such. So next one. Then the timing, first to market, it is always on the top, quick second, quick third, and then the late followers. So that is what is the timing of innovation. So next one. The innovation process, it is there. If it is the product oriented conversion process, so inputs are there, materials, conversion, manufacture, R&D, and then the output. So this is what the product oriented. Next. If it is the technology or market oriented, again, the inputs are the consumer needs. So you must know the consumer need and you have to satisfy. Accordingly, you have to develop the technological concept, scientific knowledge, design the product, and then go for manufacturing. So next. Now the phases of innovation. The very first phase is the goal setting, project identification, project selection. So these are what? These are the three things in the first phase. Establishing the climate of innovation, it is a very important thing in the phase one. Constructing the innovation investment profile, developing the organizational structure as support of invention, defining the product process goals. So at present, when the startup India it is originated, we are in the first phase. There are so many startups they are coming, there are so many grants are coming, there are so many things are coming, but in that the first phase it is because we are making the environment for what? Environment for the innovation. So that's why the government is also giving the grants to establish the incubation and innovation centers at the colleges and the universities. So next. So entrepreneurship. So next one. Now actually the entrepreneurship, it is a French word. Many of you might be knowing this particular word. It came in the 16th century, and it was generally used for the military leaders. Those who are used to lead their militaries expeditions as such, where they search for the opportunity with innovation and risk to gain the victory. So such type of the military leaders, they were called as the entrepreneurs in the French language. So again, you can see here, search for opportunity, innovation, and then risk, taking of risk, and then gaining the victory. So these are what? These are the three characteristics or four characteristics of the entrepreneurship. So later on, it came in the Oxford Dictionary in 1933, defined as a person who undertakes the business or enterprise as such. So now then it came to the commerce. So what is the definition of entrepreneurship? So entrepreneur is an individual with advanced economy, introduces the something new, like a method of production not been tested, experience in the branch or the manufacturer concerned, a product with which the consumers are not familiar, or a new source of raw material, or a new market as such. So entrepreneurship is a process of numerous activities. So entrepreneurship, it is not as simple as we thought. The research or the invention, it requires only one particular thing. So here you can see what is the entrepreneurship. It is the interaction between technology, capital, risk, and then the human talent, that is innovation. So innovation, it is the one part of the entrepreneurship. And then apart from that, you need what? You need the technology, that is you must be techno savvy. You must also know the commerce, that is the capital, and also you have the ability to take the risk. That is very, very important as such. Next. So these are the types of entrepreneurs which are given. So aggressive, then the imitative, Fabian, and other type. And then on the basis of ownership, the private, public, or it may be a small scale or a large scale type. Next. So skills which are required for the entrepreneurial development. So there are three types of the skills are there, or sources of the skills are there. They may be inherent. Some part it is inherent. Some is acquired during your life course, and some skills which may be the inherent or which may be the acquired one. So they are the borderline. So the acquired in the entrepreneurship skills are of two types. They acquired from everyday experience or from a special training. So if you are going for a special training, if you are going for the MBA, IIM, and other type of the thing, then you can acquire through your academics, or even as the skill development programs, and then the other thing they are introduced in the new education policy. So that is what is the academics. It will help you to develop the entrepreneurs. Next. So these are the total. So desire to achieve independence, risk bearing, locus of control, positivity in the action, ability to find, explore opportunity, flexibility, perseverance, interpersonal skills, efficacy, innovation, time orientation, power to influence others, business communication skills. So all these are what? These are the skills which are required in the entrepreneurial development. So entrepreneurship, it is not a very small area, but it requires the inculcation of many more things, and it starts from the innovation, curiosity, and then the inquiry. So next. So go on next. Next. So go on next. Next. Next one. So ability to utilize resources, that is very, very important. Now there are certain possible areas which are very, very common to the person, because we are in the agricultural, our country is the agriculture based. So in agriculture, what are the entrepreneurial opportunities are there? You can go in the biofertilizer, you can go for the biopesticides, organic farming, plant breeding, soil analysis, agro waste utilization, and agro consultancy, and then the seed bank. Nowadays, all the varieties, they are coming hybrid, and then the original varieties, they are missing. So how you can preserve them, that is also a very, very important, and that is also demanded. There are so many people, or there are so many persons, even the farmers, they are doing this at the village level. They are preserving those particular seeds as such. So next. So plant-based, the floriculture, agroforestry, horticulture, bamboo culture, these are what? These are the various plant-based things are there. Next. Now this is the, again, one example where the floriculture, extraction of oil from marigold flower. One person, he was extracting the oil only from flowers. But one day he thought, why we should not use the complete plant? Complete plant should be used. So he used that one complete plant, and he could double his production. So that was the innovation in the extraction of oils from the flowers or from the floriculture. So next one. Next. Animal resources. So fish farming, poultry, and the prawn culture. So innovations you can do in that. There are so many innovations. The zoology person, microbiology person, they can go for the innovations and develop or give certain type of the innovations in the fish farming. There are so many examples, but only because of the time I cannot give the every example here. Sericulture in the poultry also, apiculture is there. Next. Food processing and production. Now this is a very hot area nowadays. So many type of the food products, and this is the industry where it will be it will be flourishing only in India, because there will always be a demand. The fruit processing, it is another thing among the food processing. The fruit processing, it is the very important type of the industry that can be elevated, because India is the country which is highest in the fruit production in the world. So probiotic foods, functional foods, now these are the demanded ones. So next. Diagnostics. Again, the biomedical instruments, early diagnosis of diseases, and there are so many other things. So next one. Pharmaceuticals. Next. Biochemical solvent, enzymes, then the production of alcohol from the cellulosic waste, and there are so many other things. So these are the current topics or the current demands of the society. Next. Environmental protection, it is the important area. So how you can treat the different type of the industrial waste, that is the big question. So again, the innovations, they can be done. Next. Dairy products. Again, this is a very important area and demanding area where the new products can be developed as such with the new test and other things. One example I can give, the Amul, India, they had developed a product during your COVID period. And what was that product? It is nothing but the Panchamrut, which we use in our puja and other things. So now the Panchamrut is available in a packeted form. Need not to prepare at the time of the puja or other things. Next. Traditional knowledge-based type, the traditional cosmetics are there, traditional medicines are there, locally known type of the foods, cuisines are there. Actually, the cataloging is not available. What are the traditional foods that are available in every region? Even if that cataloging is done and they are given in the packeted form or in any improvised form, that will be the important type of the entrepreneurial business. So traditional cleansing herbal products you can develop. So next one. rDNA technology, that is a very high-fi area where the vaccines and other things they are prepared. Next. Now these are the certain examples who are the entrepreneurs who are coming from the Vidarbha region. Now he is the person, he developed a catheter which is nano silver coated, and it doesn't give any type of infection during the catheter. So he is the person, Mr. Chaudhary. Next, go for the next. Next. So his startup company, it appeared in 2021 in the Outlook magazine, that the that first 10 startups in the India. Next. He is the person, Mr. Milind Chaudhary, founder and CEO. He is from Nagpur. Next. Now there are certain type of the products, very important products, or these are the products generally we are using at our home, particularly the ladies they are using. But by making certain change, what we can do, we can give the innovation. So where this particular type of the product that is called the microbial henna, where the certain type of microorganisms were used and then the henna which is used for the coloring of the hair, that has been improvised. And that particular product, it was also tested, and the provisional patent, it has also been filed for this particular type of the product. So next. So it gives the better conditioning, better shining, and there are so many other things. So next one. Its economics also, it is studied. Process economics, it is also known. I am not going in the details of those. Next one. So these are what? These are the subject trials. So these are the subject trials as such. It is a brown type of the henna product developed, and you can see the shining as such which is coming after application of this particular product. Next. A black color it is there, and then this is the red brown. So agro waste utilization, there are so many such things are available where the people from our region, or the people even from the small cities or small colleges, they can also do. Next one. Next. So this is the again biofertilizer. Actually, when I was working as a principal at Arjuni Morgaon, I developed this particular mechanism by which the azolla culture it is prepared, and then the azolla production at the farmer level it was given. So these are the students who were trained to prepare this particular seed culture at the college, and then we had developed the method to prepare the pond for this azolla culture, which is used for the paddy crop. And then from this seed tank, all these students, they were popularizing it at the different villages. So I replicated this particular process at 50 farmers places, and they are doing still now. So next. So biopesticides can also be done. This also I did, and our students, they prepared the biopesticide against the black on a pest against the black gram or the chickpea. So next one. Next one. Next one. Next. So the factors to be considered for entrepreneurial success, the innovation, it is a very important. Financial resource management, it is required. Human skills, the skilled and unskilled resources, marketing, and the legal type of the things they are needed. Because if you want to become entrepreneur, you have to first of all set up your company. You have to register your company under the Section 8. So Section 8 company can be registered at any college in their in innovation and incubation cell. So don't just stop at going for the research, publishing for the papers, going for patents, but no, beyond that, at your college, you can develop what? You can develop a Section 8 company, and your college, the part of the faculty, they can work as what? As a company also. And that is the example of the entrepreneurial success. So next. So you can go for search for the and the motivation for entrepreneurship among your youths by giving or by conducting all such type of the activities at your college. And this is needed in the NAC. So NAC also look for such type of the programs. Next. So financial supports, there are so many financial support agencies are there. Go next. So type of business, whether it is agri-tech, biotech, chemical, electronics, accordingly, different ministries also they are giving the funding. So next. So for agri-tech business, the certain type of the agri-clinics and agri-business setups, AC and ABC schemes are available. So these are the details. And then here the website it is also given, that is the www.agriclinics.net. So on which you can get entire information that how the agriculturist can get the financial assistance from the Ministry of Agriculture. Next. Then there is government funds are given, and for that purpose, all of you might be knowing, they there is what? There is the entrepreneur and incubation cells they are developed. So here the www.signiitb.org, the sign, it is the Society of Innovation and Entrepreneurship. IITB means it is the Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay. So there it has been established for the first time, this particular organization, and now that particular organization, it is very big, and they are giving, they become the nodal agency for scrutinizing the different type of the proposals under what? Under the startup schemes. So next. So these are what? The Nidhi Prayas, then the BioNest. These are what? These are the different type of the entrepreneurial type of the grants they are available. Even the teachers can also apply. The woman, for the woman also there is a separate type of the grant it is given. If you are going with what? With the innovative project, and you have to give the proof of concept. I know certain type of the lady professors from the universities, they become entrepreneur after their retirement. And they said that I changed my entire mindset, what I was in the teaching field and now what I am in the entrepreneurial field. So next. So so this BioNest, it gives what? It gives the equity-free prototype entrepreneurship, even stipend to what? To the person who is not having the job, and it gives the seed grants. Then it also provides the plug and play office, access to the technical sources, boot up camps, clinical trials among the industry, and there are so many other things. Now these particular type of the advertisements, they come on what? They come on their websites. So next one. So the grants as such, which are available in various areas, there you need the ideation, then you need the proof of concept, validation, scale up, and commercialization. Now this particular type of the grants, they are not as that of your research projects which are given by the UGC, but here you need what? You need to show that your idea, it is going to what? It is going to commercialize, and you are going to become entrepreneur. So these are the various type of the things are there. Next one. Next. So opportunity, you have to find out the opportunity, validate it, give the proof of concept, test it. Prototype funding should be asked to the government. You have to form a team, that is set up a company, scale up your funding. Early revenues you start, you can enter into the venture capitals. So you can become the entrepreneur from the researcher, innovator to become entrepreneur. So this is now the path which is available for all the teachers, students, researchers, and this is the demand under what? Under the new education or the National Education Policy 2020. So next. So start where you are with what you have, make something of it, never be satisfied, because now in our country, even the students situated or teachers situated at a very small place like Bhivapur or other places, they can also start their own business. So this is the important saying of a very important scientist and then the developer, the Dr. George Washington Carver, who actually paved the way of the modern America. So thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Today's your lecture is going to be very interesting and for valuable to the upcoming entrepreneurs who are the students and teachers also. And this makes very helpful to our faculty also to develop the incubation center at colleges. Thank you very much, sir. And I am talk to I would like to invite Dr. Prashant Ingre to vote of thanks for the sirs on the speech. Dr.
Patanjali
Prashant
sir.
Ingre.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Sir, I'm audible?
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, good afternoon to all of you. So it gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for this event. So, sir, all the dignitaries, I would like to thank our speaker, Dr. Patnakar, sir, who gave a very positive approach and innovative things from that lecture. Likewise, the message is I pick particularly the concept of lab to land and land to society. So, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your inspirational starts. Then I would like to thank our beloved principal, staff members, students, participants, and last but not least, our beloved audience. Once again, I thanks one and all present here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
पाटणकर
you.
सर, खूप चांगलं व्याख्यान ऐकायला मिळालं मला. ते सुरुवातीला स्टेथोस्कोप त्या झाडाला प्लांटला लावला, तिथूनच तुम्ही उत्सुकता आमची वाढवली. तर आमची मायक्रोबायोलॉजी फील्ड नाही, परंतु खूप आनंद झाला. छान व्याख्यान ऐकायला मिळालं. खूप आभार सर आपले.
थँक्यू. तुमचे
आणि सर मला सुद्धा एक म्हणायचं आहे की
हा.
आमच्या छोट्याशा कॉलेजेस मध्ये जे आता ग्रँडवर आलेत, सायन्स बिलॉंगिंग
हो.
सायन्स याच्यामध्ये स्ट्रीम मध्ये आहेत, तर आम्हाला सुद्धा तुमची फार गरज आहे सर. कारण की या सगळ्या गोष्टीची तुम्ही जे ऍग्रिकल्चर सेक्टरवर बोलल्या त्याबद्दल आता येणाऱ्या काळामध्ये तीच एक गरज आहे. कारण कोरोनामध्ये आपला
बरोबर
GDP
आहे.
3 समथिंग होता, तो फक्त ऍग्रिकल्चर सेक्टर मधून होता.
हो.
आणि आमचे सगळे रूरल कॉलेजेस आहेत. तर त्यामुळे सर आम्ही तुम्हाला नक्की सर
मी
आम्हाला
सुद्धा
वेळ द्या सर.
मी सुद्धा रुरल कॉलेजेस मध्येच काम केलेलं आहे. मी बल्लारशाला होतो, त्याच्यानंतर मी अर्जुनी मोरगावला होतो. बल्लारशाला मी
Okay.
27 वर्ष काम केलं, 6 वर्ष अर्जुनी मोरगावला होतो. आपल्या रेवतकर सरांना माहिती आहे. आणि याच्यामधले जे हिनाचं जे प्रॉडक्ट आहे आज जे दाखवलं, ते माझं स्वतःचं डेव्हलप केलेलं प्रॉडक्ट आहे. आय डेव्हलप.
छान सर.
आणि दुसरं जे ग्लुकॉनिक ऍसिड्स आहे तेही माझं प्रॉडक्ट आहे. त्याच्यानंतर एक बायोपेस्टिसाइड आहे तेही केलेलं आहे. तेही आम्ही बल्लारशाला ते तयार केलं होतं. आणि स्टुडंट्सला आम्ही करून दाखवलं की हाऊ यू कॅन सेट अप युअर ओन बायोपेस्टिसाइड कंपनी. So it was a long when the entrepreneurship and the incubation center that this concept was not there.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Most welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Now the next session, that is the valedictory function, and I have invited for the valedictory function Dr. Ravikant Mishra, sir. I have hand over the session to Dr. Ravikant Mishra, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. A very good afternoon, all. This is Assistant Professor Dr. Ravikant Mishra, Department of Mathematics from Bhivapur Mahavidyalaya, Bhivapur. A warm welcome to all of you to this valedictory function of National Workshop on Intellectual Property Right and Entrepreneurship Development, organized by Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Bhivapur Mahavidyalaya, Bhivapur, Vasantrao Naik Government Institute of Arts and Social Sciences, Nagpur, Jeevan Vikas Mahavidyalaya, Devgram, and Sai Baba Arts and Science College, Parshuni. So now, first of all, let me introduce today's president of this valedictory function is Dr. Sadhana Shiledar Madam, Director, Vasantrao Naik Government Institute of Arts and Social Sciences, Nagpur. I extend a warm welcome to Madam. Now, I request first of all, Sadhana ma'am, are you there? Yes, Sadhana ma'am.
I request Dr. Sadhna Shiledar ma'am to please join in for the valedictory. I request Dr. Sadhna Shiledar madam, Director, Vasantrao Naik Government
Yes, she-
Institute of Arts and Social Sciences, to please join in.
Yes, she has joined. Please request her to unmute.
Sir, she's unmuted.
Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Should I speak now?
Yes, ma'am. Give
Yes,
us
ma'am.
give us a
Yes,
minute,
please.
ma'am. We need to introduce you.
Okay.
Okay, so for today's valedictory function, Dr. Sadhana Shiledar ma'am, Director, Vasantrao Naik Government Institute of Arts and Social Sciences, Nagpur, and I request Sadhana ma'am to deliver her presidential address.
Thank you so much, sir. On the occasion of the national webinar on IPR, I congratulate all the participants who have participated in this webinar. And all the participants who have listened the lecture by Dr. Bedkar and Dr. Patankar, sir. As we know, we all are working in the field of education. The education of the field deals with knowledge and the wisdom. The innovations in the field of arts, particularly in the field of fine arts, there are so many issues regarding IPR, regarding copyright, and all these things, regarding patents also. I am from the field of education and from the field of music, from the field of fine arts. So from the point of view of an artist, I feel that the intellectual property right, if not more, is equally important to the physical property right also. The intellectual property right gives the creator an executive right over the use of his creation or for the creation for the certain period of time. The main social purpose of the protection of copyright is related with the rights to encourage the creative work. The intellectual property right awards artists security against others copying their creation. The work cannot be copied unless the creator allows it. There are so many dimensions to this topic which are brilliantly discussed in this webinar. As far as the knowledge and the wisdom is concerned, we call in Sanskrit, we call Vidya for knowledge or for the wisdom. एक सुभाषित है, विद्या नाम नरस्य रूपम अधिकम प्रच्छन्न गुप्तम धनम विद्या भोग करी यश सुख करी विद्या गुरुणाम गुरु विद्या बंधु जनो विदेश गमने विद्या परा देवता विद्या राजसु पूजते नहीं धनम विद्या 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 यह मनुष्य का अलौकिक रूप है, वह एक गुप्त धन है जिसकी चोरी नहीं हो सकती, जिस पर कोई कर नहीं आकारा जा सकता, जिसमें कोई हिस्सा नहीं मांग सकता और वो वारसा हक से सहज रूप से प्राप्त भी नहीं किया जा सकता, उसके लिए हमें मेहनत करनी पड़ती है। विद्या के बारे में हम ये चीजें सुनते तो हैं, लेकिन जब आईपीआर की बात आती है तो हम देखते हैं कि ये विद्या चुराई भी जाती है, ये विद्या का वारसा हक से जो हमें चीजें मिलने वाली थी वो नहीं मिलती है, हमारा किसी चीज के ऊपर अधिकार है तो वो भी नहीं माना जाता। इसलिए मैं मानती हूँ कि कॉपीराइट और जो अन्य चीजें हैं वह इस दृष्टि से बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है। तो आज का ये जो सेमिनार है आईपीआर के विषय पर किया हुआ वो बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है और जो सब लोगों ने इसमें जो जानकारी दी है, मैं दोनों ही वक्ताओं का बहुत दिल से अभिनंदन करती हूँ, उनको थैंक्स कहना चाहूंगी कि उन्होंने इतनी इम्पोर्टेंट जानकारी हमें सब बच्चों को दी है। IPR जहां तक मैं जानती हूँ फाइन आर्ट्स के संदर्भ में कि फ्यूजन एक बात होती है, रिमिक्स एक बात आती है। तो हम कहाँ तक किसी बात का रिमिक्स करें, हम कहाँ तक किसी ओरिजिनल जो इनोवेशन है या ओरिजिनल जो कोई क्रिएशन है उसको हम बदल सकते हैं। रिमिक्स में कितना हम किसी चीज को बदले, तो उसके ऊपर भी हमें बहुत ध्यान देना है। और ना दिया तो क्या हो सकता है, इसके बारे में हम कॉपीराइट के हिसाब से जान सकते हैं। तो ऐसी पेटेंट ये बात है, कॉपीराइट ये बात है। तो ये सब चीजें इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी के संदर्भ में बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट चीज है, बहुत महत्वपूर्ण चीजें हैं। तो इसके बारे में हमको आज काफी जानकारी मिली है। मैं सभी मान्यवर जो वक्ता यहाँ पे आए थे उनका अभिनंदन करती हूँ, उन्हें थैंक्स कहना चाहूंगी कि इस बारे में हमको जानकारी दी है। तो ऑर्गेनाइजर्स है तो भी मैं उनका अभिनंदन करूंगी कि उन्होंने इतने इम्पोर्टेंट विषय पर यह वेबिनार रखा है। मैं सभी ऑर्गेनाइजर फिर से एक बार अभिनंदन करती हूँ और आप सबको इस संदर्भ में शुभेच्छा करती हूँ। धन्यवाद।
मिश्रा सर अनम्यूट कीजिए, अनम्यूट कीजिए।
Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your valuable guidance. Now I request Dr. Ashwini Kadu, ma'am, Assistant Professor and Member Secretary of Research Cell of Bihapur Mahavidyalaya, Bihapur, for formal vote of thanks. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Ashwini Kadu, Member Secretary of Research Cell of Bihapur Mahavidyalaya. It has been an honor to be a part of this delightful. Video is on. It has been an honor to be a part of this delightful workshop on the behalf of Research Cell of Bihapur Mahavidyalaya and all the collaborating colleges. I am glad to place on record our formal vote of thanks. A special thanks to our chief guest, Dr. S.B. Revatkar, sir, for accepting our invitations and for being here with us today. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guests, Dr. Bedkar, sir, and Dr. Patankar, sir. Thank you so much for making this national workshop a success. Sincere thanks to the head of all the various sessions who handle the event throughout. I thank our principal, sir, Dr. Josh, sir, and all principals, Dr. Sadhna Shiledar, Director VNGISS Nagpur, Dr. Devendra Bhungade, sir, Jivan Vikas Devgram, Dr. Augustine Josh, sir, Sai Baba Art and Science Colleges, Parshuni, and also thank BOS Chairman, Dr. Singhal, sir, and IQAC Coordinator, Dr. Vinita ma'am, Dr. Yogesh Sarode, sir, Dr. Anil Bondre, sir. A wide round of applause and thanks to all the participants who made the event a memorable one. Finally, I would like to thank all of you present here for making the time to be with us today and helping us make this event a grand success. Thank you, one and all.